my primary reason for creating or deciding to really go ahead and take YouTube serious when it comes to creating content is if I can help someone avoid some of the lessons that I had to learn. And then the other thing is I'm really, really in a season of getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And when I tell you being in front of the camera is ultimately like the most uncomfortable thing for me because I hate my voice. And then it's like I'm never too excited with what I see in the video, and don't get me wrong, I understand that a lot of times we can be our worst critics. Now I'm just on the journey of, okay, let's get it. We're just going to put the time in, grind it out. So if you do something long enough, key to the game is consistent. It's got to hit. Hey, this is Director Ayanna Shon, and I am opening the new light, or my new light. It's not a new light, right? But it's my new light. Yeah! Okay, so I am about to show you guys my new open box today for the boxes of the lights. I was supposed to have been doing this, but I'm just now really getting a chance to. So, y'all already know. Stay tuned. We about to get it, all right? We're about to get it. Let's get it. Stay tuned. Oh, let me pause this. All right, so let me tell y'all. Today has been a day. Let me try to focus a little bit. All right, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I really didn't feel like creating no content today. I just, you know what I'm saying, wasn't in the real deal mood. But then I couldn't find my Gorilla pod. But what I can do, hold on, let me grab this tripod right quick. I can do that. All right. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm about to, I guess, grab the tripod for a second and put this on there. All right, let's see. So we gonna do something like this here. This is a cool tripod. This tripod right here is, let me see if y'all can see it a little bit. This tripod right here is pretty cool. Um, Funny thing about it is I've had it now for probably about 4 or 5 years, and I legit didn't start really using it until last year. Only few and seldom. And yeah, I'm gonna put a description if they even sell this one. I'm sure there's uh, a newer version of it, but I low key like this tripod. Give me a second. I'm gonna put y'all on here. All right. Let's see. All right. Mm, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna do it like this. All right. So make sure I'm in focus. All right. I should have low key put a what's the name on here as well, so that I could potentially, and then as far as aesthetics goes, could have probably just had that right here for when I didn't legit didn't want to just have that. I don't know. I don't know. Nah. Put that back in the corner. Alright. I'm still working out this space. But yeah, so just wanted to talk to y'all for a second. Like today, I really like high key did not feel like doing any of this. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like it was just one of them days, and I guess especially like when you got other personal things that you kind of fighting through. Um, uh, so I lost my uncle, and the funeral is tomorrow, or what have you. And honestly, like this week, bro, I didn't feel like doing any of this week. Um, we gearing up for the next production, um, which is in a couple of weeks or so. And it's just really been, don't get me wrong, like there's complications. A lot of times you have different things that happens when you're going into a production and whatnot. But this one right here is just, for whatever reason, it seems like the enemy has been fairly busy with trying to delay production. Um, but the end of the day, what that boy say? My God got us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we know, and that's how we treat it as such, and everything gonna be working out. I'm just ready to go ahead and get it done. Like that's where the space that I'm in right now. Like I'm just ready to go ahead and kick it into gear and get it done. So what I'm gonna show y'all today is, remember I said I had two lights um that I was waiting to come in. Well, remember I said I had already received one of the lights, and then I was going into waiting on the next light, right? Well, that light has arrived Actually, it arrived maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe a week ago. It arrived maybe like a week ago. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. Now, this is not a new light whatsoever. Like, that's not what I'm stating at all. However, this is a new light that we are putting in our arsenal over here at CBA Film Studios. Child. Maybe I should silence that. That memory card on the 360 camera just went out. But I'm not going to trip on it. I already got some footage off of that one. So I'm not going to stop this to do that. However, let's just go ahead and maybe open up the box. I did kind of just want to chat with y'all first. The reason why I wanted to state that, I didn't really feel like creating anything this week was, I know I'm not the only person that struggled with, having those days where you like, I'm so not even feeling it, or I'm not really even in that creative mind space, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you dealing with some things, or maybe the weather just ain't, like, it's been raining all week, like storming and raining all week, which is another thing. But the reason why I wanted to even speak on that is because just like you don't feel like creating the content, I did tell myself, like, yesterday, I said, you gonna shoot something tomorrow. Like, you're not gonna go through the whole week and not at least shoot something. So I chose last night, I made the decision to go ahead and open up the lights and show you guys those particular lights that we're gonna add to the arsenal. Give me 1 second. Just got a message from the designer. We're creating a new toast, which stands for telling our stories. You probably will see me in like a hoodie or a shirt every time I do a video. But we got some new designs that we're working on, and that was the designer hitting me up. I actually like this. This is pretty dope. Like, I just wanted to let you guys know, like, you're not alone. The difference is you do have to tell yourself, like, okay, if you're not going to do it today, then set a hard deadline for yourself and hold yourself accountable for getting it done. And that's what I told myself. You're creating something. Let's get it. We'll go with this short box first, because it may be... Alright, so let's see. Boom. Y'all see that right there? Y'all see that box? Alright, y'all see this? Boom, right? Alright. Alright. You see the box? Stop playing. Stop playing. You see the box? Alright. I ain't gonna hold you. The box is boxing me right now. Like, this junk is like real deal heavy, you hear me? Got a little weight to it. And I ain't been to the gym in a while. Whew. Alright, it got a little weight to it, but let's get it. Alright. So, It's funny this. Can't see. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do it like this so y'all can even see me. This boy here is big, you hear me? It's big. So, alright, so when you have a knife nearby, I'm just gonna use this power brick right here. Let's see if it works. Alright. I didn't realize packs was upside down. Stop playing with her. I didn't try to do that. I didn't try to throw that down there. Y'all see the apple? Do you see it? Oh my god. Alright. So the aperture box. Y'all see the aperture? You know what I'm saying? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, y'all. Alright. Y'all see it? The aperture? Talk to me nice. Look at the zip. Look at the zipper. Look at the zip. The zipper. Alright, y'all, so I've been wanting to get my big light for quite some time, and I just never really prioritized it maybe in the way that I should have. I have the 120D, which has acted as like my primary key light for all of these years. And then I have, a few Amarans 100Ds, which I'm actually using to light this this setup right now. The 100D is on a softbox. It's on the Aperture Light Dome Mark II overhead. Let me show y'all. This is what we have. Let me go ahead and turn that around like that as well. And nice little zipper. And then boom. When you open it, I'm glad it has these instead of it just flap completely down. Especially if you have something in this mesh container. Last thing you will want is for this to just flap completely down or flop completely down. Boom. We have the Lightstorm 300D. This is the brick as well as like the adapter where you have the on button here. Let me crank my exposure up a little bit. So the power button is here. You control your brightness and everything. Then this is where a V mount is able to go. You just put that joint on here. And then this part here, you just put it on this here. It goes to the C stand. And then this part here, you just lock it into there. Comes with a reflector, a balance reflector where you hook this up to basically the light itself. You connect this here and boom. This is supposed to give you even more output even more output. This is the cable that goes into, it plugs into the power source. I like the fact, maybe I should have did it like this the whole time. This is how I should have did the open box. I can't wait to like take this out and get a chance to legit use it. I'm gonna try to come up with maybe a little short little scene or what have you, and see if we can see what we can create out of it. My autofocus. Only thing I hate about this lens here is this lens is a manual focus. Like it only has the ring on the lens, so like there's no autofocus. So I have to make sure that I'm checking the focus, and then I have to rack focus on my own. If you don't know what rack focus is, basically I have to turn the little knob on the lens until whatever I want to be sharp and in focus. Uh, yeah. So anyway, so this was just one of the things that I wanted to kind of go through today. Now, so boom, like I am, like look at that, like this is gorgeous, man. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Now, just a tip. I didn't buy this brand new. This was open box. Um, this was definitely open box. Uh, but I saved tremendously with with grabbing this open box. Brand new on Amazon. I think this is 1100. Uh, I got this from a store that was going out of business. Yeah, and I was able to get this almost like half off. You know, which is why I copped two of them. Uh, and that already been tested and everything, and in like new condition. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? Look at that. Stop playing. When I tell you this thing is heavy, this thing is like heavy. Like I can lift weights with this joint. Like heavy. I wasn't expecting that. Like this joint legit got some weight to it. Um, which is why I understand why a lot of people who have to do gaffing and Steadicam and stuff like that, like why all those men's is I'm just joking. Like I understand like why all those men legit are ripped. This joint is already full on this card. And this is my vlogging. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and finish this video first. And then I'll put a new memory card in there and kind of continue the vlog. So it also comes with the remote, which I'm glad it comes with the remote because if I'm using my phone for something else, whether I'm controlling my 360 camera with my phone, whether I'm looking through some notes, if I'm reading the script to get an actor their line, if I'm having to respond to an email, if I'm, having to take a call, maybe I'm on a call or what have you. I like the fact that I still, or let's just say, let's be honest, technology is not perfect, right? So let's just say for whatever reason the app is glitching or acting up. I'm glad I still legit have a remote with this so that I can just use it if I wanted to. And then if I'm using my other Amarins, I'm pretty sure I can have all those connected to this remote as well as the 120D. So I'm glad that it still came with a remote regardless of the app. Even on the previous set that I was working on, I still see these 300Ds. The 300D Mark IIs and the 600Ds are, and the 1200D are what I'm seeing a lot on the set. So the 300Ds right now is about to replace my key light. And once I'm ready, I'm going to get the 600D. Actually, I was going to get the 600D Mark II until I saw the, what actually happened is the company that was going out of business, before I was able to purchase the 600D Mark II, somebody else beat me to it, and they didn't have anymore. So they only had the 300D Mark II. So I was like, well, I'll go ahead and get two of them for this production. But I was going to get the 600D Mark II. However, I'm going to have this replace the key light, and then I am going to still end up getting the 600D Mark II and still using the 300Ds, but I'm going to just make sure that I still get the 600D Mark II to have an even more powerful key light. But I'm really happy. I'm really happy that I still went on and got this light. Like I said, I was going to get the 600D Mark II, but somebody ended up beating me to it. I was hurt. When I tell you I was hurt. But I'm still excited to put this to use. I am super excited to put this to use. Drop a comment below. Let me know. Are you currently using the 300D Mark II? Have you used it? What did you like about it? What did you not like about it?
And don't forget to share. Everybody should share.
Oh, the thing that I love about it is weather resistant. So I can have this in the rain. It can be outside. I don't have to really worry about it. It's weather sealed. So that was really a strong key factor as to why I went ahead and still got it. Especially because even this upcoming production, it shows that it's going to be raining. So I wanted to make sure that wasn't an issue. It still have all the other features, paparazzi, TV. I think it's strobe, and it has a lot of other effects. But I just wanted to share with you guys the new packages that I have. I didn't have the opportunity to shoot this, and I knew I wanted to make sure that I did. So that's all I have to share with you today.
Cause you stingy.
So until next time, I hope you and your family continue to do just fine.